We are Uncommon Knowledge. We hail from kind of all over Rosebud, Pine Ridge area, and Martin, all South Dakota.
When we started doing music, especially being in a metal band, nobody really did a lot of music, and it was kind of frowned upon a little bit, and we just kept to it, and we start seeing everybody else was like, oh, we can have a voice, and now there's music popping up all over on our reservation and everything, and Pine Ridge and like Rosebud, where we're from. We try to get everybody out and open, and then we had a lot of suicides for a while, things like that. So we really try to get everybody out of that shell to bring everybody together. And it was like, well, we want to help our community in a certain way, so let's give them a voice and show them they can have a voice. So that's what we pretty much love to do, and we love metal music, so we decided to do it through that.
I see people, terrible problems at home, and the kids just have nothing to do. If we could do anything to, just give them something to do, something to look forward to, that's good enough in my book. And being a part of these guys, we've worked in different bands, numerous bands, and kind of picked the best of the best to become what we are now. And we're going to continue that. So, anything that we can be a part of that's supporting, local artists or traveling artists, whoever it may be, to put something together, we're always happy to be a part of it. So.
I picked up the guitar at 16 years old, and along the way in all the various bands I played in, I was showing techniques, how to execute notes properly, and being in a band with Shane, he taught me a lot about lead, a lot about 12 bar, about basically a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't have the patience to show me. And I'm really, really thankful to be in a band with these guys. We're basically just all a melting pot of different various styles, and it terraformed, and where we're at right now.
What we try to tell people our sound is about, it's a really hard one because we do a lot of shows and we book a lot of bands, punk bands, metal bands, even bluegrass, people from all over the country we're bringing through the area here. So there's usually people saying we're sludge crust punk, weird genres, or industrial metal. You get all these different terms, it's really hard to classify because there's so many influences that come from all of us. So when we're in a writing process, it's really easy for something that we wanted to be initially like black metal, really dark, could end up in a completely different direction just the way we're feeling that day. So it's really great that we can get together and have so many different influences coming into what we do. We can have some of the heaviest metal chugging away double bass pedals to, we even do a cover of Lady Gaga's Poker Face. So we can go all directions. And then, there's punk rock influences in that, That's really hard to say. You just have to come to the show and see it.
F9X, your guys' output, it's like really aspiring to, the kid that's on the reservation with, hardly anything in his fridge, and, all he has is really music to turn to. And, for us to be branching out and doing our best, all the years we've been doing this, and to have, the opportunity to, speak with you guys personally, it's really commemorating. I really enjoy what I do at the moment. I dig being alive right now. I got children, I got a family, I got priorities, of course, but this is still out of my personal space. I love music with a passion, and I'm really happy to be here right now.
It's really hard to get people to look at us seriously, and when we were first doing some shows with touring bands, they kind of underestimated us, hearing about us. And, it's really cool to be able to throw that in their face, but if there's not anyone to see it, it's really hard to make a difference on that. So, there's only so much we could do on media and, flyers and things like this. So anything that can spread the word, is beneficial to the area as a whole, I think. There's no one that covers anything in this area, and usually when it is, it's usually pretty negative. So it's nice if we can get anyone in any type of outlet to, push what we're doing and show it in a positive way. I think, a lot of things could be done for the better. So it's really appreciative that you guys are doing what you're doing.
We are Uncommon Knowledge, and you're watching FNX.
Woo! Woo!
what he said.